Welcome to South Asia Maps, educational channel, intellectual Kshatriya's channel. Your presenter J. Reddy at South Asia Maps will bring you South Asian history, culture and heritage in the form of maps, icons and images for your easy articulation, understanding. Friends, Mitro and Bandhuo, if you are enjoying and following me at South Asia Maps channel and various social media channels such as ShareChat, etc., I strongly request you to go to South Asia Maps YouTube channel, South Asia Maps J. Reddy. That is my main channel where I post all my videos. I already made more than 90 videos meticulously made with beautiful maps and diagrams, pictures drawn and redrawn many times for your intellectual pleasure and quenching your curiosity about knowing our Mother Earth, especially South Asian region. So these are all the high quality videos I posted during the last 3-4 months, nearly 90 plus, on variety of topics: imperialism in India and Operation Polo, the railway history, Madras presidency, Deccan and Punjab history and heritage, the rivers in India, and lot of treaties and battles. There are plethora of channels, Bombay presidency playlists. I strongly request you to go there and explore them, and please subscribe those channels too, those our channel, my channel, and post your comments too and bring to the attention of your friends. That will be very grateful. And today's topic of discussion is geographical areas made easy Northeast India. Excuse me for my allergies. I have opened a new playlist, how to understand and articulate geographical regions of the planet Earth very easy. I already talked about the planet Earth, globe, and I talked about the second series India and talked about third series Pakistan. Now is the fourth series, areas made easy Northeast India. Why Northeast India is so important? Understanding this area is very critical for you because there are 3 hostile forces are working against Hindus in this area. As Mahayogi Sri Ram Swarup ji, this is the voice of India intellectual think tank. They are considered to be 20th century's the greatest thinkers of modern India. After Hindus gave 5 provinces, the pusillanimous Congress leadership conceded them without even a symbolic fight to the Indian Unique Muslim League, that is the Islamic gangsters, and Hindus were so confused and worried what is going on. Then these 3 scholars, people call them Trimurti of Hindu Renaissance, came to their rescue and formulated intellectual think tank doctrinal work. Intellectual Kshatriya of modern times, Rishi of resurgent India, Sitaram Goel ji passed away 2003. His guru Mahayogi Sri Ram Swarup, modern India's greatest thinker, passed away 1998. And their legacy is continued by the Indologist Dr. Coinrod Elst. Acharya Coinrod Elst is a very great thinker and a very great scholar. They are called Trimurti of modern India, and some of my presentations you will notice will have their viewpoints. I brought them into the context because there are 3 hostile forces working in this area. And if you know this area, any of the knowledge about area will prepare you to understand what is going on, even though their vested interest will present you a different way. This is in this context. Those three hostile forces, are you aware? Communism surrounding, this is Tibet, now under communist control. This is the Chumbi Valley. This is the Sikkim and Bhutan. This is the Burma. A sort of friendly country, is not hostile to us at all. There is Islamic imperialism. Here, Bangladesh, nearly 200 millions of people, they think a separate way about the Kafirs, they have fixed goal. All the surrounding areas in West Bengal are Islamized. 24 Parganas, Nadia, Murshidabad, Malda here, Dinajpur, Balurghat, and Kuch Bihar, Howrah, Hooghly, and except border area, Bardhaman, Bankura, Purulia, all are Islamicized now. 35% of Muslims in West Bengal. Why did you give Pakistan? Why did you give award this area? This question you have to ask your leaders. Any society that has more than 10% of Muslim proselytes is very hard to survive. In the planet Earth, during the first 1400 years, no such society survived. 1947 partition of India is just a trailer. All the Islamic problem is passed to you, and you have to know Islam reasonably well to understand that. And India intellectuals are less prepared till Mahayogi Sri Ram Swarup came and articulated this viewpoint. The point today is, and one more hostile force is Christianity. Itself is very hostile to the native. It's a cunningly subversive. Islam is openly aggressive. They have Christianized a lot of these areas, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Mizoram. British gave them the special rights during their regime to convert. Even these areas are not considered by them a part of India. All these, most people when they go to say they are going to India, that means they do not think a part of India. So it's a very big ideological issue. Gandhiji, Nehruji passed these issues for you. Today that is your issue, the current generation issue. Before you solve the issues, you should know the issue in a clear nationalistic perspective. Then what to do is the next step. At this particular part, I will be talking about this area. How to remember geographical area of this India, this part of India, Northeast India, and after that you will get a clarity about that. Before we talk about the northeast part of India, I also discussed briefly about the geographical areas I talked about before. So here just this will keep you in broader perspective before we proceed further. 1 square kilometers. Northeast India is about 250,000 square kilometers. I will be just calling 250. That is TSQM, square kilometer. TH is 1000. India and bigger countries are million. We will call them million SQM for your easy understanding. 3 countries in the planet Earth, China, United States, Canada are 10 million square kilometers. Russia is 17. Egypt is exactly 1 million. Easy to remember. 1 square kilometer, 1 kilometer, 1 kilometer, 1 kilometer. All the side is a simple square. And if you put 10 square kilometers, average village in a coastal area, Choramandal or Coromandal area of Andhra Pradesh is 10 square kilometers. Rayalaseema will be around about 15 to 20 square kilometers. If you put 1000, that is 1000 square kilometers, almost half of the districts of many of India. And if you put 1000 here, 1 million square kilometers. 1000, 1 million square kilometers. Egypt is exactly almost 1000 in length, 1000 in width. So it is 1 million square kilometers or 1000 square kilometers. 1000 here, 1000 here. 1000 square kilometers are 1 million square kilometers. Africa you can fit 30 Egypts, and China you can fit 10 Egypts. In India you can fit 3 Egypts. In Pakistan you can fit almost 1 Egypt. And 510 million square kilometers is the entire planet Earth surface area, among which 360 is water, 150 is the land, and that is in brief about the 1000 square kilometers or million square kilometers. Here we are talking about only the country because it is hundreds we are talking about. When we say it is 250 square kilometers, I missed this point somewhere, it was there, it is 250 square kilometers. 250 is only Indian part. I have put more the subdivisions of the India, administrative subdivisions, for the clarity and context. 250 is the seven sisters. The seven sisters are sometimes Sikkim and Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur and Mizoram. Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland is towards Burma, and Meghalaya is south of Assam, and you have Tripura here. Of course, Bhutan is a kingdom, and Sikkim. This is Arunachal Pradesh, or formerly called NEFA, Northeast Frontier Agency, NEFA, NEFA. That is different from Northwest Frontier Province, that was in Peshawar, west of Punjab province of British India, near Khaibar Pass, or Frontier Province. This is the Frontier Agency, Northeast, Northwest, during the British time. Now it is called Arunachal, where the sun is visible first time in India as the sun comes here. So this is the Bangladesh, East Bengal or Purbi Bengal or East Pakistan. This is Paschim Bengal or West Bengal, Bihar, Jharkhand and Nepal. When we discussed about the areas, I discussed about 150 concept, that is East Punjab, truncated Punjab, that is Himachali, Haryanvi and proper Punjab 150. Like that, Nepal is almost 150, Bangladesh 150, you can remember. And the rest of these northeastern sisters are 250, I put it, and that is what the current context is. And when I discussed the India, I told about Bihar is round about 100, you can remember. If you remember, Nepal and Bangladesh 150, half of that is 75, that is West Bengal is 75% of East Bengal, add little more, make it 88. And West Bengal, East Bengal is 150, half is almost Assam, that is nearly 78. 150, 78. And Sikkim, you have to remember, Sikkim S, that means 7,000 square kilometers. Then you remember Bhutan, that is the same size as Kerala, 38,000. 38 TSQM. If you flip this 38, you get 83 Arunachal. So here, the remaining northeastern sisters are hover round about 20. So Meghalaya is 22, Manipur is 22, exactly same. And Mizoram, all M's, Meghalaya, Manipur, Mizoram are 20. So Mizoram is 22. Nagaland did little less, that is 16. And Tripura is 10, of course. Tripura is same like Lebanon, an independent country. Lebanon, east of Mediterranean Ocean in the Levant region of the Middle East. Tripura and Lebanon have same area, and Manipur and Israel have similar areas, around about 20,000. Suppose here I am giving the East Bengal, Bangladesh, and its subdivisions are called Upajilas subdivisions, and let's say there are 8 subdivisions. You divide the 150, make it 160 and 8, each get round about 20 exactly. These are the 20, an average 20. I will go over them. We have the Rangpur division, Rajashahi division. This is the Brahmaputra river. When it enters in the Bengali territory, it is called Jamuna river. That is different from Yamuna or Jamuna near Delhi. So Jamuna river, Rangapur, Rajashahi and Khulna areas are the regions. Then east of Jamuna is Mymensingh and Dhaka and Sylhet, Srihat or Sylhet, and I know historical Chittagong region is here and Barisal region. Dhaka is 20 an average, we have given average of 20, right? This entire area including Bangladesh assume all the administrative subdivisions. The division is India, subdivision is provinces like Manipur, Meghalaya. Division is Bangladesh, subdivisions of these regions 20. You remember everything 20. Dhaka falls exactly 20. Khulna is little more than 20. And of course Rajashahi is close to 20. And Rangapur is also close to 20 because we have given Chittagong 34 and the cut comes from Mymensingh and Sylhet and Barisal. This is 150. About 150 we have accounted. To put these things in the context, I told you Egypt is exactly 1,000 units. That is 1,000 square kilometers, right? 1,000 TSQM. 1,000 square kilometers. 1,000 units, you can remember. And India is 3,200 units. Half of India is Persia or Iran, easy to remember. Because Egypt is exactly 1,000, Pakistan is almost 1,000, 850, you give also Bangladesh to that. Egypt and Pakistan are exactly same in size, more or less. And if Iran is 1,600, India is double, 3,200. Of course, Pakistan, Afghanistan is less than India, Pakistan, so instead of 850, you give 650. That also accounted. Bangladesh, here we mentioned 150. And Bihar is 100, Jharkhand is less, so we given is 89 there. And Bangladesh is 150, like Nepal 150, Radcliffe, East Punjab 150, almost half of it. Assam is 75, that is 78. And West Bengal is almost 75, half of East Bengal, but actually 88 we are given. The remaining, we have assigned 20, right? Meghalaya is 20, Manipur 20, Mizoram 20, Nagaland is little less, and Tripura is 10, easy to remember. And you have to remember Sikkim, that is 7. And most of the subdivisions of Bangladesh, around about 20, except Chittagong, that is 34. Dhaka is 20, and Rangapur, Dinajpur, all those areas 16, and Rajashahi 18, and Khulna 22. So this is in brief about the northeastern India. Then this 250 is Indian territory of 250. And how do you get this 250? Very easy, sir. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leave Arunachal, Hima. So you make this 80, you become 160, right? That means Arunachal, Assam are same size as Bangladesh. That means 150, 150. Remember, there are 5 here, actually 6 with Sikkim. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. Remaining 6 each, you give each 20 or 5 here, 100. That means 150 here, 100 here becomes 250. So very easy to remember. Bangladesh 150, Assam, Arunachal 150, and remaining 100 of the 250 is counted by remaining 5 states that are almost 20 each. Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland. Of course, you can add Sikkim also. Very easy to remember. 250 is round about 25% of Pakistan, West Pakistan, little more than Bangladesh. And during the partition time, Muslim League wanted all these areas in their control awarded to them Due to Hindu population, Kafiri population, they were awarded to India. Congress leadership is very little role to play. Only Sylhet district was given to Bangladesh, Pakistan. That was a part of Assam. Sylhet here or Srihat here. So now when Bangladesh is found, nearly 40% of population were Hindus. Now their population come to 8 or 9%. Now in West Bengal, the population of Muslims from 20% at the time of partition now become 35%. The question is why you have given Muslims territory and kept a vast number of Muslims there. As the climate change occurs, ocean level increase next to 30-40 years, it is assumed by 2000 most of the Bangladesh is covered, goes underwater because it's a very low lying area, 5-6 meters, 30% of the country. All these Muslims, where do they go? It's a human issue, right? Does not matter the religion. The only area where they can go is this area. That means very soon this entire territory will be overwhelmed by Muslims, and they have a particular way of thinking. And it's a closed ideology, a very militant ideology, a conversion-based ideology. First you have to know about it and discuss about it. You have to dethrone it there from their mind. It's a human problem and again becomes a complicated Islamic problem. Already many districts of Assam like Dhubri, Bongaigaon, Kokrapa, Kokrajhar, Barpeta, Nalbari, Naugang are 30, 40, 50, 60% of Muslims. Salmara district is 96% of Muslim. All this area is an immense Islamic problem, daily communal rights. For Kafirs, Muslims cannot live with their fellow brothers, even if they are same linguistic ethnic groups. That is very clear from Morocco to Moro in Philippines. So that's why in 40s, Punjabi Muslims said, we don't want to live with the Sikhs and Hindus. Sindhi Muslims said the same thing. Pashtun Muslims said the same thing. Baluchi Muslims said the same thing. Bengali Muslims said the same thing. They got Pakistan. Entire Indian Muslims voted for Muslim League. They said the same thing. But they didn't go due to economic reasons and the wrong policies of the Congress. That is a different story. The context I am talking is these issues will be snowballing in the coming years. Already the media is trying to give very nice color or blaming it to some political parties. Political parties are nothing to do with it. This is a pure Islamic issue that is thrown today's younger generation's court. They have to deal it. My responsibility here is to educate you and tell you about what is happening, and remaining thing is different. So we go back now, see our planet Earth, the fascinating land. Remember, when we discussed before, this is the Bangladesh is 150 here. If you see the Bangladesh, I will talk about the little bit Bangladesh region. This is Brahmaputra river. As it enters Meghalaya plateau, it is called Jamuna river. As Ganga lives near Nawabganj here in the border, it is called Padu or Padma. Both of them join Jamuna, Padma join at a place called Goel Undo. The combined stream Jamuna Padma continues, joins Meghna. Now that is Jamuna Padma Meghna joins the ocean. This is the Bengal Delta. West of the Brahmaputra river, that is Jamuna river, Rangapur division and Rajashahi division east of Ganga river or Padu river or Padma river as they call in Bengal. That is the Rangapur and Bogra and Rajashahi Pabna here. That is, we saw the two divisions before. Then east of Jamuna, that is Brahmaputra, we have Mymensingh division. Mymensingh, Tengail and all those areas. Then the capital city, Dhaka have Jamalpur and Tangail, Mymensingh. Dhaka, Narayanganj and Munshiganj, all those areas, this is the Dhaka division. Across Padma-Jamuna, Dhaka division spills over to Faridpur and Shariatpur and Madaripur. And we have east of our territory, we have a Khulna division. The Khulna will be somewhere here. This is the Khulna division. This is Jessore and this Kustia and Khulna and Jessore and Barishal, Patokali. Historic Chittagong region, Cox's Bazar. Rohingya Muslims live here, that is in Burma area. They are similar to Bengali Muslims called Rohingyas or Arkanis. They are Muslims. They cannot live with their fellow Burmese Buddhists. Same Islamic problem everywhere. Whether Muslims is in India, in Burma, in Philippines, in Birmingham, in the United Kingdom, or in Paris, in Europe, they cannot live. They may live there, but they have a goal to convert Darul Islam into Darul Harb into Darul Islam. That is happening since 1400 years. And we have Sylhet district, which was historically part of Assam, and it was given to Muslims during Radcliffe Award. Sylhet, Sunamganj and Mauli Bazar and all those areas. As I told you, the 250 means you have 150 Bangladesh, half of it means Assam, that is 75, and this is 75 almost Arunachal Pradesh 150, remaining small state 20 each becomes 5 state 100. So we counted the Northeast India, 7 sisters, 250 TSQM, 1000 square kilometers, right? Bhutan is 38, same as Kerala, and Sikkim is 7, right? 1 week. Sikkim 7,000 square kilometers. West Bengal is half of Bangladesh, that is 75, actually 88. Bihar is exactly 100 square kilometers, pretty close. Jharkhand has to be less, almost 80 square kilometers. That we counted before. And Nepal is 150, Bangladesh is 150, Sindh is 150, Andhra Pradesh after bifurcation 150, Kalinga Odisha is 150, and West Punjab is 200. Maharaja Hari Singh's territory before partition is 222 TSQM. Half of it, Telangana, is 111 TSQM. The same thing we are looking here. Only thing is I have shown the demarcated form of Bangladesh because 8 divisions here, each division is 20,000 square kilometers, same like smaller areas of rest of 7 sisters. And I hope this has made the things very clear for you, how to remember the Northeast area geographical areas, and I have put the entire northeastern area into the global context, also Indian context, also South Asian context, in the context of the Egypt and so on, that is 1 million square kilometers and so on. And I hope this will be very valuable information for you. You can articulate it in your normal social conversations. If you're a student or appearing for competitive exams, even if you go to any interviews, you can bring this into context and talk 1 minute. You will be recognized as a very knowledgeable, articulate person. And I feel if I take that interview, you will be selected for that student position or job position or whatever may be the competitive thing. It depends upon how you articulate it, not just having the knowledge. You have to bring the topic into the context, talk it briefly and move on. You cannot talk it more time because that's not the main interview, right? And follow my lectures and pay close attention. You will get it. See how I brought the context of Mahayogi Ram Swarup Ji into this area itself, and how I put you in this context and made it a nice story. It's not just talking about the numbers, right? That won't be any help. Anybody just can put the numbers. But how this area is, what are the hostile forces working under the ground, partition plan, Radcliffe Award area, everything in the proper perspective. That's how depends upon how you tell your audience and listen to you and appreciate you. Thank you very much, friends, Mitrom and Bandhuvam, and I hope you are enjoying my presentations. And if you enjoy these presentations and feel they are very helpful to you, I really appreciate you take the time and subscribe my channel at South Asia Maps JReady, and make your friends and colleagues, co-workers, family members know about this intellectual Kshatriya channel, educational channel, where JReady, your presenter, will bring you good amount of knowledge for you in the form of maps and icons. Thank you very much. See you later.